What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Josh over at Mousepad. Thank you for turning into Quickie Leaks, your short form news site for a little bit of everything. A little grim, a little light, but not too tight. Anyway, so just jumping in right off the bat, what we have here is from IGN Studios Restaurants official gameplay trailer. I'll put in the description. I'll put some photos up post recording. But it was a little weird. Right off the bat, it looked like AI had developed the animations for the cinematic. But once you actually get to the gameplay, it actually does look fun. It actually looks quite wholesome and funny and a little dark, but in the cutesy cartoon way. And I'm looking forward to it. But click on that and enjoy that trailer because I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, mousepad, rats, restaurant, and works. It has like a weird Ratatouille meets Overlord vibe, and I'm here for it. You start off pretty much having a vacant, abandoned restaurant that you had from your ancestor, and it's a classic build them up, build up your own materials, get your own clientele, improve your resources, improve your skill set, but you can also bring in people to help you. So you can move faster. You also deal with pests. They have wizards. Like I said, it's an overlord vibe. It's a weird, homogenous, and like talking animals meets mythical creatures meets undead and wizards, but you're running a restaurant in this weird world. And I don't know, it's fun. I could see us and the team playing that pretty soon. But yeah, I, I saw the ad for it and I was like, okay, I gotta grab this and we gotta talk about this. And it's perfect for our first relaunch topic because I've done Quickie Leaks before, but before I was using OBS, and now I'm using Riverside FM to make things a lot smoother and simpler. And I also this will be the first on the official channel because before I was just using Mousepad's YouTube channel and making a playlist. So now we have our own YouTube for this. Small potatoes. I'm obviously very behind on everything, but like and subscribe helped out with the support, getting us started. Obviously, it's first video. It's going to look a little weird just being all by itself. Oh, it's loathsome. But yeah. So with Quickie Leaks, we're going to do games, tech, and then culture, right? Games, gadgets, gotcha. We don't have girls yet for the games, gadgets, girls, gotcha. We'll get there. We'll get there in time with Mousepad. Had to take a hiatus, get a lot of things in my life and my team's lives together. But so that is games, because just covering one, there's tons of stuff coming out, but really it's speaking of games, just ignore ignore the destruction and the chaos over on my table. I've gotten into Warhammer 40k and I've picked up Imperial Knights. Some people might not like that, but I love the idea, I love the aesthetic, and we'll do that some other time. We'll talk about them some other time. So for next, I was dropping in, I was just like, hey, what's going on in tech and all that stuff? And I try to avoid politics as much as I can. But AI is on the rise, drones are being more readily used. Excuse me. But AI is on the rise, drones are being more readily used, and without looking like I'm picking a side, I like to talk about the development of military technology, not whose side has what and who should win and who should lose and what are the ramifications of this other than a technological side. Now, in tech news, Russia just deployed a new type of drone called the Digital Predator. So, in Ukraine, air defense units intercepted initially appeared to be a standard Shahad 136 drone over the Sumy region, but upon closer inspection, however, the platform revealed itself to be more advanced. Russia's MS-001, an autonomous unmanned aerial vehicle, a UAV, integrating artificial intelligence hardened into its navigation systems and real-time targeting data. This sounds like the foundation to the blueprint to war robots, droids, battle droids, however you want to phrase it, however you want to word it. This is the start. We've seen drones being used in war. We've seen drones delivering payloads, aka explosive ordnance. We've seen, obviously, drones have been spying forever. If you play Call of Duty, it's aerial drones that give you a read over the map, but in real life, they have pilots that give real life feeds over to us being humans. But this is the first time we've actually seen a aerial, well, not just aerial craft, but any sort of machine doing its own navigation and its own targeting. Now, how accurate is this? I don't know. They're saying the Ukrainian major general has been on top of this. I don't want to give away too much information verbally. Once again, I will put the link of this story into the description for you guys to see. You guys can do your own research. Like I said, I am not here to pick a side. I am Hermes. I am simply the messenger. I am the fox. So, going from goofy to a little grim, we're going to jump now into culture, a movie that I've seen with my father over 4th of July. I thought was a blast. Now, I keep saying I'm avoiding politics. This is actually part of the movie, but it's the first time we've seen a buddy cop actually deal with the ramifications of NATO. And a lot of people are confused on what NATO actually is. I'm not going to claim to be an expert. All I can tell you is NATO started during the Cold War in order to stop the Soviet Union's expansion. Okay? In this movie, they more so reference NATO kind of like the military version of the UN of keeping all dictators and terrorists at bay. So, politics aside, that being said, there was John Cena as the president of the United States and Idris Elba as the prime minister of Britain in a buddy cop scenario. Buddy cop being, two guys that don't really mesh well, but they have to work together in order to solve this issue. And it was great. It was fun. It honestly plays onto their strengths. Idris Elba kind of being more serious and dramatic, but having like fun ways to bounce off of John Cena's more comedic timing and charisma. Because John Cena plays a president who got in the presidency using his celebrity status as a movie star, kind of a hint towards the potential future. And you have Idris Elba being a more, I'm taking this job very seriously. Wait, they're both taking it seriously. I'm not going to ruin the movie for you. I highly recommend it. It's a ton of fun. Good action scenes. There was no ham-fisted message. Like a lot of films will have some sort of political agenda tied into it or even subconscious. The entire movie script is about NATO, so that's kind of on the nose already, but it doesn't focus on what political party is right or wrong. It more so talks about the good of us all banding together and working together for the good of all mankind. Great message. Also, it focuses on how different personalities can work together. What a buddy cop should do. What a buddy cop movie should do is talk about how different personalities working together in order to strengthen the other. So I think it's great. You can catch this on Amazon Prime, I think. I'm pretty sure. But it was a blast. And yeah, that's really all I got to say about it. Tune in next time. Like I said, like and subscribe. And here's to the start of our journey. Anyway, guys, live easy. Keep it cheesy. Fox out.
A Mousepad production. Please like and subscribe. Our links are in the description of this content. Thank you.